Turns out everybody hates me, only 10 and a reeling hazing. I would say this stuff don't faze me, but I ain't crazy, well not yet maybe. Set the stage for a brand new drama, skinny boy with a vengeful mama. All the stuff they say at church, it kinda hurt, but my mom's feels worse. So go out and get scorned, then go home and get more. My true self looks deformed, I try my best but I can't conform. But here's a trick, to deal with little pricks. A blow to the face only hurts a bit if you predict the hit, bitch I'm inviting it. I ain't making friends, I know how this ends. Dealer gave me 10, so hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. You say that I'll break, boy this money's fake. I'd rather give so take and hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. They say I'm counting cards, but I'm just hiding scars. You know I won't go far, just trying to hit par. My birdie's in the air, but life ain't playing fair. Wait till I hit some green, these souls will bogey me. Come on, come all to the main attraction, the little man made for your satisfaction. Hit me once and feel the action, tear me down to patch your lacking. I'm not real, I pretend to be, nobody knows him, not even me. At 10 years old, trade identity for self-deprecating energy. I ain't making friends, I know how this ends. Dealer gave me 10, so hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. You say that I'll break, boy this money's fake. I'd rather give so take and hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. Some people think that I just hide behind a mask, but truth be told the mask I wear ain't made of plastic from a cask. See when I bask in my own memory, I tremble at the fact that when I think of my identity, there's missing pieces that I lack. I don't know who I am, I lost them long ago by playing games like I was normal, so my feelings wouldn't show. Cause when I'd go into a flow of who I was, well then I know I was a creature cursed by others, so I never let him go. Ah, shit. I ain't making friends, I know how this ends. Dealer gave me 10, so hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. You say that I'll break, boy this money's fake. I'd rather give so take and hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. I ain't making friends, I know how this ends. Dealer gave me 10, so hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. You say that I'll break, boy this money's fake. I'd rather give so take and hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to another stream-a-dazzle of a doozy dabble. Oh, do you hear what I hear? Do you hear that sound of Zelda? Yes. Yes, it is Zelda, but sexy. Look how sexy this Zelda Link to the Past is when you see your boy right there. Let me fix this chat box so it looks less distorted. There we go. That's real sexy, real nice, sexy. We're keeping it sexy on this stream. What a relief, says the game. We're keeping it sexy. That's what we needed. Let's go. Thank you for complimenting my beauty. I know I'm a very attractive Link with a little cutesy pose. Why can't you be a hunk? One day I'll do something for the ladies, but you have to realize this channel is only comprised of about 4 to 11% ladies, depending on the month. So mostly out here for the fellas, and considering that, oh, let me turn down the game. Considering most ladies appreciate a pretty lady as well, and we have such a small demographic of ladies, hunk Skeem is going to be a much more rare appearance. But don't worry, hunk Skeem will appear at some point. But sexy Skeem is mostly where it's at. Am I feeling better? Yes. No longer have a fever. Actually slept a full night last night for the first time in months, and took advantage of it today. See what happens when your boy sleeps. I upload 3 videos, stream twice. I filmed half of another video that I'm going to upload tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be a 1 upload day, because tomorrow I work my part-time job. Boo! Guys, give me like 100,000 subscribers real quick, and a lot more watch time and money, so I can do only YouTube sooner rather than later. And you could get days like this, like probably 5 days a week at least. All right, let's go. I'm on Cortland Island. This game is so weird. If you've never played it, this is like For some reason, Link has a fever dream or something, and he's in like a Mario type world, but it's Zelda. Like all the characters are like Mario type characters. Like look at this dude, he looks like a little Mario. There's like fucking Yoshi eggs and Koopas. Like this game is just weird, bro. Such a weird crossover. I'm eating Cookie Crisp in that Christmas bowl that you see on videos, if you're wondering. Because I guess some people just come to my streams to hear me crunching. Look, is a stand for something. It says piranha plant. Like, bro, you could get piranha plants to put on stands on this game. It's so crazy. Gaming. Gaming with Tiger, bro. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate you. Have fun at work, Carl Bridges. Well, Skeem, you finally snapped out of it. Name's Taran. Hope you're feeling better. What? How did I know your name? You think it's weird, eh? Well, I saw it on the back of this shield. Look at this guy. He's smart. I got my shield back. Hooray. Man. What you doing in my chest? Where'd you learn to do such a thing? Did he turn like fucking Irish there all of a sudden? We need spicy Doritos. Oh, we do. We do the nacho spicy Doritos. Oh, yeah. We really do. Look, a lot of people like hearing me crunch. I've learned on my streams. I haven't been crunching lately because I haven't felt well. And I think that's actually hurt some of my fucking stream numbers. I know I have people that were really crunchy fetishes, but you know what? Who am I to deny people their kinks? Also, I love the way this game did the lens flaring and like blur of everything to make everything just look way more gorgeous than it actually is. The art style Nintendo always pulls off with their graphic limitations, like as far as the horsepower of their consoles is ridiculous. Let me know if the game audio is too quiet or too loud. As always. Vort's in the house. What up, Vort? Brandon, thanks. I'm glad I'm feeling better too. Look at this. This is like Santa Claus Mario. You have a pregnancy craving? Well, I'm doing this. We have DoorDash. They could go to like Meijer for you or something and pick you up some. If it's really that deep of a craving. You're just big and fat and love to hear food crunch. Whatever, Daddy, I'm here for you. What in the world did I just see? Toasty Malo is pouring his heart out on Twitch. Damn. Ooh. No. Mrs. Skeem, you need to find out how much it would cost to DoorDash burritos and see, Doritos, and see if anyone in the chat is foolish enough to give you the money for that. Am I gonna play Skyward Sword? I don't know. Not right now. I'm clearly playing Link's Awakening right now. Mrs. Skeem, they need a number. They need to know how obnoxiously expensive Doritos are going to be from DoorDash. Because I'm sure it's going to be obnoxiously expensive from DoorDash. They need to know, though. The people must know. Look, there's a fucking Chomp Chomp or whatever they're called. Chain Chomp from Mario in these games. Like, this game is so weird. It's like, it's the crossover no one asked for back in the 90s that got rebooted, in case anyone forgot. Scott says $1.99 towards the Doritos. Oh, Nikki with the Instacart hookup. Yo, Mrs. Skeem, are you going to tell us how much it is, or are you hiding now? Because you don't want people to donate for your Doritos. I think one time we raised like $1,000 for tacos. I'm sure we can raise the cost because you guys are stupid. I'm sure we can raise the cost. And yes, that's the sound of me taking my shirt off. I told you this stream was sexy. Because I'm sure we could raise the money it would cost to get Mrs. Skeem her spicy Doritos. Ugh. Or how much was it? I don't know if it was $1,000. I think it was. It was a stupid amount for my tacos, but damn it, we got those drunken tacos. Even though Mrs. Skeem did not wish it so. I forgot that these guys are actually bad guys. I need to go get my damn sword. Get away from me. $12 for Doritos, guys. $12 to get Doritos delivered. Who wants Mrs. Skeem to have a $12 bag of Doritos? Well, technically, since YouTube took 30% of that one, we need like $10.30 or so. Plus a tip. Oh yeah, so we need another like $1 to tip the driver, $2 to tip the driver or whatever. Probably at least $2, even though it's a small item tip, they still got to drive. I love the little music that kicks in when I get the sword. The game's so happy that I got a sword, it starts playing the Zelda theme. For your boy Link. This game's just got such a fun art style. Like, why do all the Zelda games always look good and they have an art style that they will look good for like all of eternity? Why are they so good at it? Why can't I open this? Damn it. I need to move the rocks first. How rude. Need to find those lifty things. Yeah, we have to tip because greedy corporations don't pay their workers. So we create a system of tipping, paying money that isn't even built into the services. Am I excited for Cyberpunk? Thank you, Gaming with Tiger Bro. I would be a lot more excited for Cyberpunk if I was able to buy it and stream it, but my graphics card is not good enough for that. So I won't get to play Cyberpunk until the foreseeable future. You see that task bar below? That's the fund that needs to be filled to play Cyberpunk. I don't imagine it will be filled even anytime this year. And even if it is, it's going to be hard to find that graphics card because I have to buy it from a scalper and pay more than the card's worth because they're not making enough of the cards. It's really sad. I didn't put that ticker at the bottom really thinking that we'll hit the goal. It's more to answer that question. Like, that's what I always... That's why I created that, because I knew as Cyberpunk comes out, all people are going to ask me is, are you going to play Cyberpunk? All right, Vort. Vort has paid for your Doritos with an LOL. So, Mrs. Skeem, order your pregnancy craving Doritos. Maybe order 2 bags. He paid enough for a second bag. You probably should get at least 2 because you'll want them later. And then a 3rd bag for me because I kind of want to eat them right now. So 3 bags of Doritos it is. Since we're already paying the delivery fee. Let's get the 3 fucking bags of Doritos on Vort. Thank you, Vort, you little cutie. Paying for my wife's pregnancy cravings because I'm a lazy-ass gamer husband. Yeah, the U.S. really needs to catch up on getting rid of tipping. But yeah, anyway... PCs aren't just for gaming, right? Like, I gave away the only PS5 and Xbox One X I had, which I could have played Cyberpunk on those, but I gave them to you guys. Whoops. But no, my PC, it's not just games. I do everything on this. I run my channel on this thing. I edit videos. I could definitely use a better graphics card for everything that I do, not just for the gaming. But, yeah. that's not going to happen for a while, hence the little ticker to let you know how stupidly overpriced these video cards are. These graphics cards are because scalpers have them. Usually it wouldn't be too bad, but right now, since only scalpers have them, it will cost way too much. I think we're still like $600 away, and I have to subtract out what we need to make from this channel, you know, to pay our bills, since this is like our primary income now. So I don't see it happening anytime soon. I don't see it happening anytime soon. But that's not a problem. There's other games to play besides Cyberpunk. But I'm sure every stream, it's just going to be, why aren't you streaming Cyberpunk? Well, you want to give me another $600 in addition to what my family needs to pay the bills? Because, yeah. I spent all that money on consoles for you guys. You know, the $1,300 of consoles we bought for November to give away. And then we bought another console. That one's only $300, but we'll spend another probably $50 or so shipping it, because shipping consoles is dumb expensive. So no Cyberpunk for you. You're gonna have to settle for free Xboxes, PlayStations, and Nintendo Switches every damn month instead of me streaming Cyberpunk. I'll give you my college debt. Nah, I just paid off mine. I don't want it. I'm in my 30s and I just paid that shit off, and I'm still ahead of most folks paying that shit off. College is a scam. Don't do it unless you have a real specific reason for doing it. And that's the anti-college plug. I know, imagine being a weeb. That'd be weird. 30 to 40 minutes for Doritos. Mrs. Skeem did not hesitate. Usually, even when we hit goals to get food donated to us, Mrs. Skeem's like, no, we should save that money for something else. But when it's Mrs. Skeem that wants the food, Mrs. Skeem is on that quick, with the quickness. It was a big old no for me getting my tacos, but Mrs. Skeem getting her Doritos, she's like, hell yeah. For the Doritos and or tip. Thanks, JCV. Yeah, it's those spicy nacho Doritos. They're the best ones. Wait, I should be able to cross that little corner. Damn game. Oh, goody. I don't think I could get this puzzle without being able to move the skulls at this point. Don't I have to be able to move or blow up the skulls? Yeah, I do. Well... Yep. Because if I do this... Yeah, not enough room. Because you can only push these stones once. Oh well. I'll come back when I could get rid of those stupid skull buddies. Brandon is correct. You get that vocational degree or go to technical college or whatever. It's way less money. Yeah. A piece of power. I can feel the energy flowing through me. Oh, yeah. Like how it's like a fucking power-ups on this. I forgot that I was pushing the wrong rocks. For Doritos, we already paid for the Doritos, but thanks, Scott. That's going towards the video card now. The graphics card. Because I think we finally hit the, earlier on one of my prior streams, we hit the threshold for the family bills stuff, like how much I need to make a day on streaming and views to pay the damn bills around here. So we hit that threshold. So now any extra money that we get on this stream goes into the graphics card fund. Damn it! Aw, man, I'm already dead. Unalived so quick. What is this? Retry. Look, the reason that the U.S. in particular has a big problem with student debt is because of government subsidies on debt, which I think a couple of you guys mentioned. The government just makes it that everyone qualifies for the loan, so the colleges just charge more and more money. They inflate the cost of school because they know the government's going to approve everyone for these loans, as if going to college suddenly makes you a millionaire. And then if people default on their loans, like these places are allowed insurance on these loans, like Sally Mae and shit. They're like the demons of the world, or of the U.S. at least. Everyone always says, the government needs to help people pay for school because these colleges are so evil. I'm like, no, the reason that college is so expensive in the United States is because the government got fucking involved, bro. Because some stupid politician one day decided, you know what, there's some less privileged people that can't afford college and can't get approved for loans, and them being held back is damning the whole country. And instead of like encouraging colleges to make more special grant programs for them, government took it upon itself to approve everyone from anywhere for any loan and subsidize and pay off these loan handlers for it. If the government would just get its fucking paws out of higher education, colleges wouldn't be able to charge what they do because no one would get approved for loans, so they'd have to lower their prices and let capitalism do its fucking thing. Like, it's not that hard. There's some times that you need to regulate capitalism, and there's other times you need to stay the fuck out of it. Higher education is one of the times you need to stay the fuck out of it. It was going just fine for, like, I don't know, millennia? Thousands of years? There wasn't this problem in universities and being able to afford them? But these universities know, the government's going to let us do it. We're going to keep doing it. Can't blame them. The government's enabling them. This is why capitalism a lot of the times needs the government to not be involved. Oh, great. I can't really remember how to do this game. I guess I want the heart piece. I don't know if I aimed right. Nope. I won't donate anything since I do not understand the title of this stream. Good night. Alright, Freeman. Good night. But you donated something and you said I won't. But here he is. Oh well.
Enjoy your 30%, YouTube.
Damn it. Damn it. I missed it again. No Dashers have claimed it? No one wants to pick up your Doritos? Damn it! Yes, there's Yoshi on this Zelda game. Yeah, I'm getting Yoshi. Don't worry about it. Look, if you want government-paid university, that's fine too. Oh, come on! What is that bullshit? How am I even gonna knock him out of there now? Oh, look, and the game's broken. Okay, it was like, even the game was surprised. It was like, wait a minute, what? No, I've said this many times, though, regarding finances and social issues and healthcare and crap. You either go full capitalist or full socialist on these issues. But when you try to do the in-between shit, it doesn't fucking work. At all. And the US loves the in-between shit, so none of our shit works. Whoops. Forgot about the motion. I don't even know why I was going after that one. Doesn't matter. I can't get the Yoshi, so I have to reset him. What? This is sexy. Imran, whatever the fuck your name is. I didn't resort to anything. This is an honest title. If this isn't sexy Zelda, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Your definition of sexy's wrong. Like, fuck this claw, though. Come on. Yeah, we got your ass this time, Yoshi. Let's go. Now let's get some of our rupees back, too. Got him. All right. This was a much better... Oh, you bitch. You fucking bitch. I couldn't have grabbed it any better, you little whore. Fuck you, Ebenezer. Now, on my whole... Oh, shit, I didn't mean to play again. Fuck. Now, on my whole, either go full socialist or full... Come on, close your... Bro! You just made sure you waited till you didn't have the shield? Oh, well, I didn't mean to play it again anyway. On my full socialist versus full capitalist thing, one thing that Rant forgot is in the U.S., you really can't go full socialist. Any large countries, you can't go full socialist if you have any sort of global economic impact that's significant. History will tell you every major government power that had influence over other countries and had to do a lot of international trade that tried to go socialist, yeah, they got fucked real fast. Like, within, 50 years, kind of real fast. It doesn't work. Socialism's broken unless it's a small community thing. If you're a large country and you have a large international impact and you go socialist, yeah, you're a ticking time bomb and get the fuck out of that country because eventually you're fucked. Like, that's just guaranteed. But in small, limited spots, like individual topics of discussion, like healthcare or higher education, that shit, on an individual basis, you could say, okay, this needs to be capitalist or socialist, right? On individual items. But the hybrid doesn't tend to work. Like the U.S. really needs to be all capitalist with its healthcare, because if it tried to do socialist healthcare, we're way too unhealthy. We'd never be able to fund it. The company would be going bankrupt. The country would be going bankrupt real quick. But higher education in the U.S. could absolutely be a socially funded program and do just fine. If it was like you get a certain grade or certain whatever, college is paid for, or you have to pay it back if you make a certain income, that kind of shit. We could definitely do that in the U.S., but we don't. But healthcare wouldn't work. So it's a case-by-case thing, but countries that go completely socialist are a joke unless they're just a tiny little country that keeps to themselves. Communism doesn't work either, but it's a great idea. Communism would be the best form of government in, a world where humans aren't motivated by, success and reward, but in a world where humans are motivated almost exclusively by success and reward once their essentials are taken care of, then, communism's not going to work. Conceptually, it makes sense until you realize that human beings don't operate that way. And so someone's always going to fuck someone else. Political stances that fight against basic human nature, you probably shouldn't trust those political stances. Ah, she wants my Yoshi baby doll? Well, fuck, there's no other purpose in having it, so here you go. I got a bow tie, man. I forgot. This game's got one of those trains of gifts until you get something decent. Communism is not butt stuff for everyone. Communism is there is one butt, and everybody gets a turn at the butt for the same amount of time. And there are no greater butts to strive for. No matter how good you've been this year, you can only choose the one butt. As Bo Burnham said of love, because this applies to communism as well, it's like probably close to your favorite meal for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert every day for the rest of your life. So, at least it's your favorite meal, right? I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm sure I've got some sort of mission I'm supposed to be doing. I need to go to the library. Okay, thanks, buddy. Where's the damn library? Well, we're on a hunt for the library, gang. Get away from me. Not up here. This is another Mario motherfucker. Is this the library? I don't want to read any of it. Is it this book that I'm supposed to get off the shelf? Well, I can't ram stuff yet. Once I can ram stuff, I'll be able to get that off the shelf. Fine. What's this book say? This is the book that looks different. Alright, I need a magnifying lens. Thanks, book. Everyone's gangsta till the Doritos don't show up. Bro, what is happening with these Doritos, though? Like, we want to give money for the Doritos. Does nobody want to take our damn order? Like, did you order enough Doritos to make it seem like a legit trip for someone? Alfonso is waiting for them at Walgreens. All right, well, Let's go, Alfonso. Don't let us down. These Doritos are important. Damn, Walgreens being slow again. They want you to save it for the graphics card. Bro, we ain't even close to the graphics card, okay? We're like solid $600 away from the graphics card. You guys ain't getting Cyberpunk on this channel anytime soon. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just, I'm going to get real annoyed at everyone asking me about Cyberpunk. And I'll be like, look! The money I could have spent on a graphics card or on, you know, owning a PS5 or an Xbox One X that could play it, I gave all that shit away to you guys. So you're going to have to wait. Race each other for a prize. Bro. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. So early and I'm already lost. Just give me a dungeon to slash things with. What card do I have? I have what is it? MSI Mech 5600 XT, which would be very capable of playing Cyberpunk 2022 on 1080p, probably on some of the lowest settings. It would play it probably very competently. I'm not even have no doubt about that. But streaming a game is a whole different beast than just getting it to play. Like, streaming's like you need double whatever it tells you that you need. I have discovered that by streaming. Like, your computer's running, for me, 2 monitors. Streamlabs is not exactly a non-data or GPU intensive thing. I've literally got 2 screens which are showing me this game 3 times. Once on YouTube, once on Twitch, once on Streamlabs where I can edit what's seen on the screen. So the video card is showing all of that on 2 monitors plus the actual game. It's going to need a little more than being able to run it on a solo mode to be able to stream it. Ugh. So, upgrade would be necessary or that game is going to run at 2 frames per hour. Sword fight with me, dude. Can this lady send me on a quest? Damn it. You need a ribbon? All these people just want their damn things. Yes, a new graphics card means a lot more than just Cyberpunk for me. It means faster video editing and rendering. I mean, yeah, because this is my everything that I use. Mainly just faster video editing and rendering, but that's a lot for me because I edit a lot of stuff. Like today, I edited 3 videos. Yay, new Twitch follower. Now, I would have already had this graphics card a long time ago and wouldn't have even asked for you guys for money for it. I'm not really even asking you guys for money for it. I'm just putting that there to answer the question of, why aren't you playing Cyberpunk? Well, because money. But, you know, the video card that I would get, the only graphics card that would make sense to get at this point is only available through Scalper. So, you know, there's like a $300 to $700 upcharge depending on which Scalper it is from what the card normally costs. And if I'm going to sell my soul to a devil that is a Scalper, you guys are going to get your hands dirty too. You're going to fund that. I'm not going to do that on my own. You guys have to share in some of that blame, so I'm not the only one going to hell for spending money on a Scalper. Thanks for following me on Twitch. They will die if they wake up. We tell them not to ring the doorbell. If they do, oh no. We specifically say don't ring the damn doorbell. Thanks for using my mushroom. Magical powder. That's a vague name. Mysterious powder has magical effects, still just as vague. I think it's cocaine, guys. I think it's cocaine. Maybe this game's crossing over with Minecraft and the Crack Kingdom. Can't. Man, I need to get some crap here so I can get through all these things. For the card, says Ducky Furry Bottom. I appreciate you. Someone wants to get their hands dirty and pay the devil for a new graphics card. Hey, look, a fairy. What up, fairy? Alright, I'm not hurt, so the fairy's not interested in me. Fairy only likes injured boys. Hey, new subscriber, let's go. Hey. Come on, swing at me, jerk. I gotta go to this stupid raccoon again and remember what he wants. I think I have to hit him with the magic powder maybe, and that'll teach him. I don't remember. Does this do anything to you? It does! Yeah, I got him high! Look at him go! This is definitely cocaine, bro. Look at that guy go. Threw some powder on him, and that's what he turned into fucking Mario, bro. That is some strong shit. Bro, look at this crossover reference. Mario was eating a toadstool and then he turned into a raccoon. Come on now. Yeah, Marx believed that. Marx was also wrong. Because again, without a reason for humans to do such a thing, they're not going to. You just have a society of very, very sad robotic people that really wouldn't accomplish a lot, because without motivation to accomplish something aside from helping society, people aren't going to do it. If there's no dream to chase of you could be richer and stronger than everyone else, you won't make cool shit. You wouldn't have all the computers and technology we do if it wasn't for capitalism. You notice most of the socialist countries aren't where like great inventions come from. Great inventions come from countries that are willing to like dog eat dog things and be like, you're gonna be left behind if you don't do good shit. But if you do good shit, you can like do whatever the hell you want. That kind of carnal motivation is necessary for humans to actually excel. So I would say that Marx was actually the opposite of what we need. If humans want to like get to the next level and be the best that they can be, humans need more competition, not less. The more competition you can instill in humans, the greater things you get out of humans. Why do you think athletes could do super crazy crap? Because there's competition involved. Competition is the driving force of humanity. You want to take that away from humans, you're going to get really lethargic and shitty humans, bro. If Alfonso touches them Doritos and eats any himself, we're gonna have words. USSR built shit because they were trying to take over the world, you dumb fuck. That was their motivation. Take over the fucking world. How is that not motivation? They were literally creating shit just like the Nazis did with very much purpose to take over everything, to be the strongest, to have no one threaten them in their empire. That's like literally the opposite. And you can't really use them as a successful form of government anyway if you look at their socialist tendencies, because they kind of fucked that shit up and lost everything, didn't they? They don't exist anymore, do they? So that was a bad example to use on two fronts. One, that they completely failed as a system of government. Two, they absolutely had motivations to drive them, which were very just like not great motivations. Shit, I'm just dying. This is a very painful journey across a lake just to realize that this lake's not going to do anything for me. Wait a minute, I walked too close to it. Damn it. Dude, the saga of the Doritos continues. Blow up, you damn things. I forget how to make these explode. There's a way, but I don't think I have the power to do it yet. Man. I think there's something that I have to get to eat the damn bombs or something. I forget. Americans do not mix up socialism and communism. Americans know how to read history books to see how socialist countries end up. That's the difference. I've actually seen some European history books that try to rewrite how that works, which is interesting. Countries that fall to socialism, they say they fell because of inappropriate trade practices by neighboring countries. Oh, you mean other countries took advantage of them for being stupid? And then they destroyed themselves because they didn't have a populace that could provide anything outside of their small communal thing, and so they didn't have anything to offer to the rest of the world once their resources were sapped, and then they ran out of resources because nobody had the motivation to fucking do shit because they went too far with their socialist practice. No, other countries were mean to them. All right, Europe, good spin. No, socialism, again, only works if it's a very small country or in limited practice in a bigger country, in like specific spots. But overall, socialism, no. And no, communism is obviously different. Communism honestly can work more. Communism could work better than socialism, assuming you're able to control the mind of your people. Like in China, it works pretty decently. They're a communist country, and China ain't doing bad. But that's also because they have to thought police. For communism to work, you can't have people thinking for themselves. They have to be part of the machine. And China's got that down. They don't let anything into China that will impact the way they police people's thoughts. So if you want to live in that kind of a society, you'll be just fine. What in the fuck did I just see? Excuse me? You're right, Zachary. Zachary, I'm not going to disagree that some Americans do mix it up. I'm just not one of them. But what in the fuck? I gotta pause the game. Excuse me? No, China is communist, bro. They're literally they're an authoritarian communist country. Like that's how it works. You have to have some sort of state for communism to actually work. I mean, I guess textbook communism has no like real leaders, but communism in like the real world, that's China. That's the only way that communism actually exists in the world, aside from conception. But what the fuck? I don't even see this man in this stream. Like, My God. What just fucking fucked? Like, what? I mean, the bar just filled itself up, obviously. That's all for Doritos, right? Like, Zed, are you even here? Like, what the hell? I apparently have to pay a devil's scalper for a graphics card. Probably through Facebook Marketplace so it could get here sooner rather than later. Because if I order it from somewhere else, who knows how long it'll take. But what the fuck? I guess I will not have to deal with the constant questions of why aren't you streaming Cyberpunk? I guess I'm gonna be streaming it. Dear God, you just dropped almost $600 just out of nowhere. And you've already dropped like $600 the past few days. I'm pretty sure, Zed, you funded this card completely on your own. I hope whatever you do for a living pays you very well. Because holy hell, what are you doing? My God. I feel definitely like an e-thought right now, and at least I got my tits out to live up to that character. Bro. Tyler is Zed? That's a good theory, Dr. Atheist. Like, bro, Zed, what the fuck you doing? Again, all I can say is I hope you make real good money. You better not be like, this is my life savings, but I really like this sexy Skeem guy. You better not be doing that. There he is. My God. I just need a moment with this game paused. Excuse me. Skeem Zed needs to be in a thank you for the first time. Well, I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, like, my God. What in the hell? He works for the government? What government job does he have? Most people I know who work for the government here, unless they're in Congress, don't make shit. Send him some jerky. That's a good idea. I make some damn good beef jerky. Did you just throw another $5 to say that you're here? My God, you're at $600 in this stream. Stop. I already saw that you're here. YouTube's just 2 minutes delayed. Stop it. He goes on the Christmas list. Fucking apparently, God, I need to buy more presents. King Peggy's drawing some art for postcards. What the? I'm not used to getting this kind of money, guys, from people. I know other streamers get shit like this on the daily, especially if they're big Twitch streamers or e-thoughts. Your boy gonna need recovering from this shit. You're an entrepreneur? Oh, okay. Then you do make money. Hey, we got someone who subscribed. Congrats on doing well with your own business. I'm somewhat of an entrepreneur myself. I made my own YouTube channel. I like when YouTubers act like they're entrepreneurs because they made a YouTube channel. What the fuck, though? Well, guys, fuck. Well, if you become an entrepreneur, David, you actually have to be good at what you do to make that kind of money. Redistributing wealth towards the artist. Apparently, new graphics card and Doritos. Tonight has been very successful. As I just, like, if you can hear, I'm like tossing my Cookie Crisp like fidgety, because that's like my fidget response, my ADHD anxiety self. I gotta like fidget and throw stuff when I'm like in a weird social situation like this. Now we get to see unworthy of the donation scheme. Yes, that is me. But at least I'm looking hot tonight. Here, I guess since we got that donut, I'll get my tits will get bigger. That's the crowd reward is bigger tits. Isn't that what the people always want? Except now I can't see the damn chat. You know, let's move my ass over here. Alfonso is approaching. Mrs. Skeem doesn't even care. Mrs. Skeem, hey, I'm feeling a lot better tonight. It was even before all this, no fever or anything. I actually slept a whole night last night. Mrs. Skeem has been like, oh, someone dropped $600? Nah, fuck that. I want my Doritos. Oh, my God. Yeah, they better not ring that fucking doorbell, bro. They had better not. Really, though, is that Trap Link or Cosplay Zelda? No, that's Sexy Skeem. I'm Orignant? Oh, pregnant. You're a thighs guy? Well, you got my thighs there. Look at that. Look at that skirt rolling right up to my butt stuff. I got everything for you. He missed our house? Damn it. Orignant. Yeah, dude, everyone misses our house. I need to like put like a fucking poster up that says this is our house. I know Google only directs you to the fucking street and you have to actually look, and like it's sad that people don't know how to get places if Google Maps doesn't take you to the literal driveway. Like Google Maps will take you to our street. Our house, we built it like last year. So Google Maps hasn't added our specific house, but it will take you to the street. All you have to do is look at the street numbers on the house. That is far too much for most people, apparently. She better not buy $600 worth of Doritos while I'm sleeping. Well, I think it's time to keep playing the game. Is there any game you would prefer me to play right now, Zeed? I don't think anyone's gonna be mad if you have us switch games. I can't play Cyberpunk yet because I need to acquire a graphics card. That's the next task. Now that I have the funds for one. Is there any game you'd rather me play? I got games. My truck blocks the numbers. You could look at the house next to ours and figure it out. Oh, that's the number and this is the next number. Music stream again tonight? You want me to rock my songs again all night? That's fine. I could set it up. It's going to be the same songs again. Did we get Doritos?
Yeah, I forgot. I have a black bag for you.
Hey! Spicy nacho Doritos. Oh, you got me sleep pills too. Thank you.
Well, you said you needed them, and I was like, well, we're ordering from Morgan's.
Mrs. Skeem?
What?
I'm gonna need your Facebook Marketplace help.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I already went and looked, but it's the same guy, and he won't mark his stuff sold. So I don't know what's available.
I don't want to buy the 3090. That's too much.
So I don't know if he has any 3080s now or whatever. He won't
There's
mark
no one else in the whole area except for him? He got them all?
There's one other person.
Okay.
1200 firm.
If they still have
I
it.
haven't.
Well, wait, was that the one that had the crappy one, though?
No.
I don't know.
I just saw their post-it. It was just 1200 firm.
Oh. I mean, that's
This
what
one-
we've raised. Yeah, that's like, I mean, it still work. It's just,
3080.
I know, it's just, there's different variants of it. It's one of the lower versions
All
of the
the other ones
3080.
pretty much are all this one dude.
Dude, how did he get so many?
He wrote a bot or something. I don't
A
know.
very effective bot, damn.
So
So it's either that or I cough up extra money for the 3090, which is like $700 more
or you
dollars.
get
So no,
one
I'm not doing that.
shipped,
Or I get one shipped, which is the same
I don't
price or
like
more.
doing that
No, I
with
don't
this
either.
Kind of thing.
I mean, I could from Amazon, but then we're gonna pay $100 more. I'll just I'll look at the one that guy has on Facebook in case they still have it. Compare it to the one on Amazon that's like right next to 1300.
Okay, let me grab you a bag. Quick.
Thank you. Twitch is not as delayed as YouTube if you want to switch. I didn't see Zed request a different game. I'm looking at what Zed said. He said hi to Rants and stuff. Yeah, Zed is the MVP. Holy shit. I guess he wants that Cyberpunk shit. Dear God. Play what you want. I have to go hang up Christmas lights in a bit. Alright. Well, have fun hanging up Christmas lights. Hopefully you enjoy Cyberpunk once we get around to streaming it.
Hey, flea Skeem.
Flea Skeem, get away from the Doritos.
I have some in our room.
Go get Doritos with Mom. Go. Dog, follow Mom. She will get you the Doritos in your paradise in bed. You'll give her like a piece of one. He asked about my truck. My truck is a red Ram 1500. That's a quad cab guy. So that, wee Skeem has a child seat in the back. That is my truck. Ah. So if I donate $1,000, is that enough to play a full playthrough of Pokemon? Tonight? I'm thinking, because if it was tonight, I work tomorrow. A full playthrough of Pokemon would take me until I started work tomorrow. And then I'd have to go through work because I already missed work from being sick, so I can't really miss more work. So would I pull an all-nighter as a 30-something-year-old man and then do a full day of work for $1,000 is the question. Dude, when I was in college, this would not be a question. When I was in high school, this would not be a question. But as a fucking old-ass man... Yeah, I think I would do it. I have Surge. It would be a horrible, horrible day tomorrow. But if someone did that... yeah, if someone threw $1,000 at me, Streamlabs $1,000, not YouTube taking that 30%, I'd crack open a Surge and do an entire Pokemon playthrough. It would take me literally, I might not finish by the time I started work, because I start work at 10 in the morning. That's 13 hours from now. So I would go until work started, at least. And then, I guess, finish the rest later. Oh, that sounds miserable, but $1,000 is $1,000, man. I don't know what Mrs. Skeem would think about that idea, though. I don't think anyone's gonna pay me $1,000 to do that, but Mrs. Skeem might still be like, no. Hey! That fox just hit me because I hit him with a sword. Yeah, I'm still shook by that, too. Yeah, I would probably not... Yeah, but I'd get far. Which Pokemon are we doing? $20 is $20. Yeah, that's right. Just drink more Surge, bro. I'll have a heart attack at that point. I can get one to get me through the night, but if I start drinking them when I'm tired... Yeah, I got too much anxiety for that, bro. I've got a few mental... disorders, if you guys didn't already know, like actual legit mental disorders, and since I don't medicate for them because the medication doesn't work with me well, I have to do very specific self-care. I have to make sure I get my sleep, and if I don't, I have to be very careful about what I do when I don't get my sleep. One caffeinated drink a day, that's the max that I will do. If I have more than that, I'm gonna be in a bad way. And I won't do energy drinks. So yeah. I would just be really tired tomorrow. I would have one surge to get me through the night, and then I would just be tired. Because if I drank more caffeine, it's going to get a lot worse for your boy. So, yeah, it's a life of mental illness. If I was taking meds, I could probably do all that crazy crap, but then I have to deal with the meds, which makes it that I really don't do anything, so... yeah. Wait, Mrs. Skeem got what info for me? Now, if I lived in a state where I could partake in edible marijuana, since that wouldn't really fuck with me the way that like Xanax does, I'd probably be more capable of a little more caffeine in my diet when it's required to kind of balance. But my state thinks that things like Xanax are safer than, you know, edible weed, which doesn't even have the lung cancer implications. So, you know, that stuff. Oh, I need to scroll up. Damn it. Something about the graphics card. No, I said I'm in my 30s, Mrs. Skeem. I've said that before. Literally all of the cards on Facebook Marketplace are the guy who says they're all sold out but won't fucking mark them. Bro, that stupid dick. If you bought them all, at least mark that they're sold, you dingus. I'm definitely not doing eBay. Because eBay, you never know what you're going to get. Amazon might be where we have to go. Unless we do that other one. Yes, my state is very dumb. Mrs. Skeem and I have actually talked about moving to different states for the sole purpose of getting me access to edible marijuana to help with my anxiety. Like, literally, that's been... like, all of our family is here. So that's why we live here, because we like being close to our family. But it's a big enough deal since this is something I live with every day. They don't even have medicinal marijuana in this state. Like, I don't even need it to be recreational legally. I literally need it for medicine. Because the alternative is Xanax for me, or other meds that I have really bad side effects. The only med that I could take that I didn't have horrible side effects from was Xanax. As far as for my anxiety. My depression and shit, there wasn't anything that I could take. I just have had to learn to cope. There's no meds that help with my depression or my cyclothemic disorder that don't give me like the worst side effects known to man. I was on Paxil, and apparently every medical person I talked to said that the side effect of memory loss doesn't exist with Paxil, but it fucking does. And I've looked up, like, is this a thing? And like a lot of things on medical websites say, oh yeah, it is. It's just the doctors tell you to your face that it's not. But anyway, I can't deal with any of the meds for my disorders. The only one I've been able to take that does what it's supposed to do and didn't have side effects is Xanax. But Xanax is fucking, bro, so toxic and so addictive. Like, as soon as I'd get Xanax to a point where it worked, I had to double my dose within like 2 months. So by the time I got off Xanax, I was taking such a heavy dose just to get the same effect of what a small dose was earlier. I was like, this can't be good, bro. This cannot be good for me. And I looked up like all the long-term effects of that shit, and I was like, can I just get weed? You know, there's a lot of different strands of weed you could try just to chill you out, which is essentially all Xanax is trying to do, is lower some of my activity. And no, that's bad for you, even though it's impossible to overdose on. So if you ever need, you know, higher amounts of it, it won't matter since you can't overdose on it. Like, it's so fucked up, bro. It is so fucked up. So we've literally considered moving states pretty much for medical reasons at this point. So, welcome to the United States of America. Yeah, Mars right, Rants. We don't do gender bender on this. We don't do femboys. I go full man or full woman when I'm being sexy Skeem for you. It's just how I am. I'm binary like that. Sue me, liberals. If I'm gonna be a woman, I'm gonna be a full-on woman. If I'm gonna be a man, I'm gonna be a full-on man. I don't do the tweeners here. Nothing against the tweeners, it just ain't my vibe. The tweeners don't do it for my wiener, so I do either full hunky man scheme or full sexy lady scheme. No in between. Yeah, Colorado's like California in their taxes, but... which they shouldn't have to be since, you know... they've got weed now to make more money. Honestly, the education system in Indiana, like the public schools, are actually like some of the best in the country. It's a great place to raise a family for that sort of thing. The problem is really the weed. Cost of living's great, everything else great, no fucking weed, bro. Well, Vinny, you can overdose on weed to the same capacity you could overdose on water. They actually have the same rating for overdose potential. So yeah, your possibility of overdosing on weed is the same as water, which means you basically have to drown yourself by drinking too much water, which is possible, just very hard. Weed is at the same threshold. They didn't have Surge Ghost Flames? Screw that, Burger King. Medical is legal in Ohio. Well, as soon as I bring it back to Indiana, I'm a in trouble boy. So I am a law-abiding citizen, even when the law doesn't make sense. Not because I respect the law, but I ain't about to get put into jail for fucking weed, since, you know, it's still criminal in this state. Yeah, my whole family's from California. They just all ended up in Indiana because it's like a black hole. It just sucks you in. The first... No, Surge is just an old thing, not a Midwest thing. Surge was all we drank when I was in middle school and early high school, and that was in California. Mountain Dew was like the RC Cola of citrus beverages when Surge was on the block. No, still nobody understands why Coke got rid of it. It's not like it didn't sell well. Doesn't respect the law, he fears the law. That's right. I don't want that punishment. It's not some moral obligation like, even if I don't agree with the law is just. No, fuck the law, I'll fight it, but I ain't gonna break it and suffer for it. I need a beak. Texas we've considered. Fuck Florida. Florida is both the South and too many old people and just dumbness all the time. But Texas, perhaps. There's not too many countries I would be interested in living in at all. Like, some parts of Australia, maybe, but then you're just on a fucking island. I would live in Japan, but Mrs. Skeem doesn't want to live in Japan. And pretty much there's no European country that attracts me enough to want to live there. Maybe Spain, I guess, but it's just tough to move that far, have to deal with paying for citizenship. It's not worth it. I like America, don't get me wrong, it's just... my state's gotta fix some shit. Dude, Florida sucks, what are you talking about? Why would anyone choose Florida? Okay. Damn it, I hit him too fast. Damn it! I don't like these guys, they're too close to each other. Damn it! Stop hitting me. No! I hate my life. I'm so bad at timing this. Alright, we're doing hearts. No! I thought he was switching that. Look into Delta 8 THC. It's legal most places. Well, it's probably not legal here because it's Indiana and nothing's legal here. Yay! I don't like any beaches on the East Coast because they're not real beaches. Yeah, East Coast beaches have like waves the same size as a fucking lake, like Lake Michigan. If there's no waves to surf on, you don't even have a real beach, so fuck off. So I don't like any of the beaches. Plus, Florida beaches and stuff, they have hurricanes, so it's like if you're close to the water, you might just like lose your house twice a year to fucking hurricanes and have to do insurance claims on it. Screw that, bro. Fake beaches and hurricanes. Pass. Nebraska, there's nothing to do. Why would you be in Nebraska? There's like a cornfield. Nebraska's more boring than Indiana, bro. Illinois is... I would not go to Illinois either. I hate Illinois. Move a square block. Okay. Thanks, bud. Look at these. These guys are from Mario. Like, I love the crossover in this game. Finally, a heart for me. Come here. Las Vegas, Nevada. I have some friends there, but probably not. Look at this 2D platforming Zelda. With little Goombas, bro. They were so high when they made this game. They're like, what if it was Zelda, but in Mario? Like, nobody asked for this. It's so confusing. And the whole game, if I remember the story right, ends up being a fever dream. It's not even real. I need the jump power, but I don't have the jump power yet. Maybe I'm going to get it right here. I would not consider Iowa at all. Yep, I got the jump power. NorCal's not the worst, but it's still pretty expensive. The Jumpman power. I think all is legal in Washington State, not just medical. Rants abused his power and timed you out. Aren't you on Twitch? Oh, wait. You're saying that from Twitch because he timed you out on YouTube. Rants, don't abuse your power. Timeouts are for spam. I didn't see any spam. Spam or racism. If it's not spam or racism, it doesn't get timed out. Dude, Massachusetts is expensive as hell. and is full of mass holes. I don't want to live with somewhere with fucking mass holes, bro. You guys want a sexy unboxing of the card? Okay, that's fine. We can do that. Those videos never get a lot of views, but the people who do view them tend to enjoy them. Proud to be a masshole. Like, Massachusetts is a place, one of those places that really, the only reason I wouldn't live there is because the people overall are insufferable. Like, beautiful, but I couldn't live with Massachusetts people. I just couldn't. Georgia is the South. The South is 100% out for the reason I just described in Massachusetts. Different type of people that I hate, but I hate them. Sorry if you're from the South or Massachusetts, I probably hate you. On an individual level, actually, I'll be able to get by interacting with you, but on a group level, I will not be able to tolerate your culture. I know my limits. What are these stairs for? Because that's the boss key. I want to see what's down here before I go to the boss. Well, there's some dead skeleton people. Oh, it's just hearts in case I needed them. Go to Alaska. Alaska sounds nice. A little bit of cabin fever, though. And the whole no sun for a long time in certain parts. I mean, Texas is hardly the South. Texas is just Texas. Arizona, I'm actually a fan of. I've told Mrs. Skeem, Arizona, it's hot all the time. There's some cities. It's not as expensive as like California. I'm okay with Arizona. Dude, Zachary feels a certain way about Arizona. That's right, you didn't hit me. Colorado is a little expensive, but Colorado's on the top of Mrs. Skeem and I's list. We love Colorado, both of us do. It's just a little expensive. No, dude, Wisconsin's even worse weather than here. There's few places in the country with worse weather than Indiana, and Wisconsin's one of them. And Colorado is better than Arizona. Arizona's just a lot cheaper. I know that Tennessee is claimed by the South. That's why I don't like Tennessee. He doesn't have any 380s, just the 390 and the 360. Damn it, how much does he want for the 390? Is it the same one that's 1900? Maybe I'll get that 24 gigs of VRAM for rendering videos faster than my anus can comprehend. Oh, it's the same 1989 one. Damn it! I guess I'll just have to Amazon it. I don't need the 3090. It's too much of a price markup for not enough difference than the 3080. Yo, what do you guys think I should do with my old graphics card? Because it's still like a really fucking good graphics card that could probably run games like Cyberpunk and whatnot if I wasn't streaming. Should I give it away? Should I like give it to the highest donator on a stream? Should I just sell it on like fucking eBay? West Virginia is actually not a bad idea either. In all ways, but I think I'd rather regular Virginia than West Virginia. Well, no. Yeah, regular Virginia. Because you get Virginia Beach over West Virginia. Sell it. Give it away in a stream. Lots of just sell it. I can always just randomly put it on WeScheme.com. Be like, WeScheme.com, all this merch, and then random signed video card. Backup. No, I don't need a backup card. If my card dies, buy a new one. It's not an expensive card, the one that I have. It's like a $300 or $400 card or something. Give it to Zeed. Zeed, do you? Well, it would depend if Zeed needs it. If he needs it, I'll give it to him. Donate it to Goodwill. Could you imagine rolling into Goodwill and you see a fucking graphics card? What the hell is happening at this Goodwill? Dude, these kids are bugging me. Yeah, we gotta kill the moblins. I got it. Just stop yelling at me, kids. I'll kill the moblins. Where are the moblins at? You don't even have a computer, but you would be tempted to buy it? See texts. Okay. Mrs. Skeem finding graphics cards. Oof, Mrs. Skeem, that one's expensive. But it'd be here Wednesday. That's a week from now. It's a bummer. That one's a little pricey. It comes with Battlefield. That's nice, I guess. Is that Mrs. Skeem says that's the only one that's available? Well, that's changed. There used to be another one available. Damn it, they're even selling out of the Scalper ones on Amazon now. Ugh. At that point, Mrs. Skeem, if I'm not getting one of these for $1,200, if I'd be getting it for fucking well, ask the dude about the $1,200 one on Facebook. Because at that point, we'll just get that one and just deal with it. Like, man. Ugh. I hate scalpers. Paying so much more than these things are supposed to be worth. Ugh. Move to Maine. It's too cold. Zeed says he doesn't need the graphics card. All right, guys. So what are we doing? We selling it on the damn website, giving it away instead of a console giveaway next month. Hopefully so. Sell It seems to be more popular than Rocky says give me the card, than a giveaway. Well, we're doing the Switch giveaway. We don't really do raffles anymore. We do giveaways now. But I guess WeScheme.com is going to have a one-time only signed random-ass graphics card on the website. But we're still giving away the Switch in like probably this weekend or next weekend we'll be giving away the Switch, so whoever wins it gets it by Christmas. But all right, what am I selling this graphics card for? This heavily used graphics card. I need to see what it retails for. And I've used the shit out of this thing, so this poor thing's been abused. It'll be a signed graphics card that I have a weird suspicion that someone who doesn't even have a computer is going to buy it. Oops, I forgot to hit the jump button. Damn it, twice in a row. Put it on eBay, let you vote for it or bid on it. You're not a bot. That's worth something. I won't scalp it. Well, you would have a hard time scalping this card. This card is readily available. The one that I have. $666. Someone wants that Satan money. All right, let's see what this thing costs on Amazon. RTX. Oh, it's not RTX. It's a... Oh, Mrs. Skeem found another one on Amazon. Mrs. Skeem, did you message the one guy, though? The Facebook guy? Because that's what I'm hoping you've done. Let's see. XT 5600... Mecha, or Mech. What does this thing cost? Well, Mrs. Skeem's found a couple on Amazon as backups if this Facebook Marketplace one doesn't go through. That's good. How much is this thing? It's hard to find because they've replaced this card. So I guess you could scalp it if someone's like a junkie for this specific type of card for some reason. There it is. Alright, how much do you cost? Come on, someone must be selling this. I need to know how much this thing's worth. I know it's last year's model, so you can't find it, but how the fuck much does it worth? It's not a lot. It wasn't that much when I used to have it. Or when I bought it, it didn't cost that much. Damn it. Alright. I'm gonna have to look for it somewhere else. Ugh. Not on Amazon. Let's see. MSI 5600 XT Mech. Who has one that I could... I'm sure eBay will have one. eBay's got everything. Doesn't matter how old. Alright. $300. Is it still selling for $300? Bro, I bought it for $300 like a year ago. Did it just never drop in price? Let's see what eBay has to say. Or maybe I spent more on it than I remembered. I thought I spent $300 on it, but I might be wrong. You know, hooray for memory loss and all that. Alright, a brand new one on eBay is $330. Refurbished is $300. So I guess this is it's still a $300 card. So it's used, so I don't know. And it's going to be signed. So what am I selling for it on the website? Let's put the numbers up. I'm selling a fucking random graphics card on my music website for someone to buy for some reason. How much money am I selling this brand new? It retails at $300 to $330 brand new. It's been used to shit and I'm gonna sign it. What are we selling this for? Grady says $287. $487. Well, how am I charging more than the card's worth? Why would I charge more than the card is worth? I don't think my signature bears that much weight. Now you're saying sell it for what it is. Like new. $210, half of $420. Smart. $200. $7.77. Dude, these zombies won't stop coming. Guess I should just leave them alone. $250 because it's signed. Bro, my signature ain't worth that much though. The only item on my site that somewhat has a difference in charge for my signature are my masks, and my signature is valued at $5 in that spot. Bar says $666. I mean, I could always start it at a stupid price like that, and just leave it there as kind of like a meme on the site, and then one day actually just randomly change the price to something affordable and see if anyone notices. So it could just be on there as a meme. I think it might just be a website meme now. I like the lols of a meme. I got $30 right now. Not 42,000, King Shrek. That's a little too far with the memes, but I get the 420.69. I get the reference. Watch someone buy it. Oh, God. That'd be the worst purchase of anyone's life. Paying a scalper price for a card that does not deserve scalped. Dr. Atheist with the common sense saying 300 since that's what the cards use are worth new, and then since it's, you know, someone who's a fan getting it signed and knows that it's been used. I mean, that actually makes some sort of sense. I just died. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Bro, Rocky, I'm going to pay more than $35 just to ship the thing. Most likely. Because my website has free shipping. Do I have a 3-digit number of importance or nostalgia? Not really. I guess my original area code, repping the deserts of California. Auctioneer. I mean, we could hold an auction, I guess. It's kind of hard to do on YouTube, though. Because, you know, you can't have it that, like, people donate. Because that's not an auction. You'd have to have people, like, say, I'm going to donate this, and then hope that they're actually going to do it. I don't think I want to auction off the graphics card, though. I feel like someone's going to pay some stupid amount for it that they shouldn't. When there's probably other memorabilia that I could auction that's actually at least worth more nostalgic value. 760, that's right, Vinny knows. Start at $9.99 and drop it $1 a day. See who caves first. It's like the pressure's on. Everyone's like, well, on what day is someone going to actually buy it? That's work, though. I'd have to update the listing price myself every single day. I don't feel like doing all that. Yes, it does, Vinny. One of them finally got me. Dude, look at this Mucho Lucho guy. Well, it could be Zed at this point. Doesn't necessarily have to be Tyler or Pebbles. It could be Zed. That boy's been going ham lately. If you lick it, that'll raise it by a solid hundo. Belle Delphine style. Well, you're making the right choice or something, not doing homework. I think. I don't know. Dude, how do I get this dude to actually crash anymore? I guess I'll have to have him ram into my shield, maybe? Nope. Just gotta run away later. Damn it. Auction stream, comment your highest bid, but required through Streamlabs. Screw YouTube's 30%. Post up-to-date winners on top. I mean, It's just such a weird thing to auction off. It's not like a valuable item. It's not like actual nostalgia from the channel, like if I was auctioning off items used in a music video. It's just like a thing that I'm like, I have to do something with this now, because I'm not going to use it. I don't think Jack's pick guy is really actually that canceled. People just get mad about stuff. Isn't that right, Mrs. Skeem? There's more fake outrage. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this guy. Am I supposed to drug you up? No? Just, what am I doing with you? Just saying hi to you? Oh, I just had to say hi to him. True schemers know what's up. Yeah, that graphics card was used for a lot. I mean, technically, I had one graphics card before it. I don't remember what we did with that one. That might have been when we were still doing raffles. Maybe I raffled it off. I don't remember. But this one's been, for the majority of the time that my streams have been popular, it's been this one. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Now, obviously, what I'm using right now, what I'm playing right now is the Switch, so the graphics card's not that heavily involved. It's still doing stuff since it's displaying this on two monitors, but... This dude. Alright, I gotta bring him back into town. This dude's good at killing stuff, though, if I remember right. Yep, he is. Went the wrong way. Someone trying to suck up to me? The only kind of sucking up to me that works around here would be done by the likes of the Blowbot. The true legend. Good job, buddy. This dude's so quick on the chomps. Wish I could keep him forever, but unfortunately I have to give him back to his mom. Of course, let's see if I can get to other parts real quick. Heading out, man. Take care. Everyone have a good stream. Let's go, Cyberpunk. Thank you, Zeed, for the stupid amounts of money you dropped on this stream to ensure that I can spend stupid amount of money on a scalper to buy a graphics card to play Cyberpunk. Oh, the sentences I say in 2020. Alright, let's have you chomp those bombs. I know you like eating those. Turns on Once Upon a Loser video. Hit me. Yo, I'm playing this song on a computer that is using the graphics card that was used to make this. Come at me, bro. It is true that graphics card was used in the editing and rendering of that video over the course of probably well over 100 hours of editing. Good job, little buddy. Let's go get that chest before we go in there, mister. That money could set up the entire nursery. What money? The money that's going to the graphics card, Mrs. Skeem? Well, the nursery will get set up with, you know, other money that we make on this channel. But that money is specifically for graphics card. Yes, I have to give the Chomper back. Unfortunately, I'd love to have him the whole game. Looks like some dumbass sent a letter about Christmas lights being discriminatory against other religious and poor people, and now it's getting national attention. Bro, nobody actually cares except for people like, I bet you anything the person who made that complaint isn't even like of one of the other religions they're talking about. Like, the people are just dumb, and I just say just seriously fuck them. That's like my big solution to it is like, no. Whether or not you are religious, Christmas is dope as hell, so fuck off. That's like really the moral of the story. You won't lift it for me? Man, I know I gotta get these shy guys to do stuff, I just forget what. I guess I could, Vinny. We'll see. I try not to do a lot of streams just randomly begging for money. Like, I try to space those out. I wasn't even really doing this as an intent to try to get money. The whole, like, graphics card thing was more of just so I'd have an easier way to tell people why I wasn't going to be playing Cyberpunk. But, then Zed was just big boy donos. Christmas is hardly a religious holiday. Christmas is only a religious holiday if you choose to celebrate it that way. As far as how it's practiced like publicly, it's not a Christian holiday. It's just an everybody holiday. So people can get fucked about that shit. Don't you come after Christmas, bucko. We'll have some words. Damn it. Man, I need to find another beak. Figure out what to do with these fools. Damn it! Someone wants to know how, why Christmas is enjoyable to me. Here's a simple answer, and I answered this in my song "Christmas Sucks" as well. If you listen to the outro of the song when the music goes soft, and the meaning of that, Christmas is like the greatest thing ever, whether you're religious or not. Just by the purpose of what Christmas stands for, which is a mixture of gross commercialism and excess, which is actually not a bad thing contextually speaking, because it's in the name of giving that bounty to other people that you like, which is pretty much the only good thing that you could do with gross amounts of excess. So even secularly, Christmas is about like goodwill towards others and giving shit to other people. So the only people who find Christmas to suck, which is what Christmas Sucks talks about, are people who just kind of have lost themselves in disappointment and are just bitter to the world. Which is what the song talks about at the end. Talking about how a lot of those people used to have fond memories of Christmas, or they had really bad memories because they had shitty childhoods or whatever. And just the idea of other people trying to enjoy something that's genuinely purposed and usually executed as nothing but good is the ultimate irking ire of someone who is miserable with themselves and the people around them. So essentially, I will be able to tell someone that, for better or for worse, however you want to look at your life, if you just outright hate Christmas, you also outright have a lot of problems with yourself and with the world around you. So I don't hate Christmas because despite the fact that I've been in places where I hated Christmas, I hated everything else, I hated myself, I've come out of that spot. But Christmas is for what it is, whether religiously or not. If you want to make that into a bad thing, you have to do it on your own. Because despite the commercialism, despite the excess, at its core, everyone who's doing it, it's still super positive. Just from a psychological perspective, twinkling lights and the kind of food you eat is like a dopamine heaven for anyone that's not fucked up their dopamines, and not in a bad way. Like, it's just, if you don't like it, it's because you have a very dark heart and you don't like life in general. And I can't really help you with that. I mean, that's what it is. You could choose not to celebrate or have other traditions, but disliking it and disliking other people liking it shows a different slew of problems. So there you go. That is why I like Christmas, because I like life. If you like life, you'll like Christmas, or at worst, if you don't like it because you have something else you celebrate that means more to you, you won't dislike it. That's where we're at. Yeah, I ain't taking that COVID vaccine until they've tested a little longer. Make every block design the same. Ah, shit. Hooray! Oh shit! Didn't jump in time. I thought that was gonna open something. I guess not. Yeah, it's one of these guys again. Ugh. Yeah, Valentine's Day could go away. There are plenty of reasons people would dislike Valentine's Day. Plenty of oddness there. I ain't gonna try to support Valentine's Day. It's like advertising and promoting a very fake version of like romantic love. You know, the fleeting kind. The kind that isn't gonna be permanent in any long-term relationship. Like, yeah, nah. By that logic, bars, you don't need any holidays at all. You might as well become Jehovah's Witness. You don't need a holiday to do anything. You don't need a holiday to do Thanksgiving turkey or anything. You don't need a holiday for fucking anything. You don't need to celebrate the new year. You could just always be happy that it's whatever year. So, I mean, that logic doesn't really check out, bars. You by that logic, there's no point for any holidays, but the point for a holiday is literally what a holiday is, to take specific time to celebrate a specific thing or do a specific action and have traditions and bond with people and develop different relationships and to enjoy being a human being, not constantly stuck in the same day all the time and have like something different. So, I mean, I don't think that was, I don't think I can follow that logic. And the consumerism I get, but I think with Christmas, I'm like, who cares? It's consumerism in the name of goodwill and giving to other people, so who cares? If you've also noticed on my channel, I'm a big fan of giving people shit. Like, I got a boner for it. Like, the more this channel grows, the more Mr. Beast I'm gonna get. So, yeah, Christmas is right up my alley for that. All the puzzles. I need to be able to break these damn blocks. Christmas butt stuff. I want to lift them, but I haven't gotten the bracelet yet. Valentine's Day would be more appropriate for butt stuff. Well, Rants, I already established that people who dislike Christmas would have personal pains and reasons. It wouldn't be because of Christmas doing anything wrong. It would be personal issues. That was kind of my premise, so you're in agreement with me on that then. My premise was, if you don't like Christmas, it's you. It's not Christmas. It's not that you have like a justified reason for disliking it. It's you have some issue, some personal issue that makes you embittered towards either the world as a whole or Christmas in particular. But it's not like a natural state where you found some logic or justifiable reason that you dislike it. Bars, your point doesn't make sense. You're again making an argument for no holidays at all. And you can make that argument all day, but I'm going to say holidays are good. That's all it is. You could say, why do I need a day for it? Well, that's what a fucking holiday is. That's the whole point. If you don't like holidays at all, then again, I would just question your ability to enjoy life in general. Like, you can say every day's a holiday. Well, that's not how humanity works. If you realize something about like people, Mrs. Skeem wants me to answer Rocky's question. I don't know what the fuck Rocky's question is. If you, what the hell was I saying? Because now I'm distracted. Anyway. Oh yeah, humans. If you know anything about humans, like, gifts aren't what really gets you the most excited. It's the anticipation of it, right? The time that you're at like your highest euphoric moment are the moments leading right up to like opening a gift and finding what it is. It's anticipation, it's planning. So having a specific holiday actually makes the act of giving or doing certain traditions or whatever with family objectively more enjoyable for people. If you're just like on any given day or random, I'm just gonna do whatever that's similar to Christmas. I'm gonna go outside like a drunk guy and put lights on my house. That ain't gonna work. Right? You need tradition, you need holidays, you need things like this because the way the human mind works to capitalize on excitement and happiness is through that. So holidays are to keep you actually enjoying humanity. If you don't like holidays, again, you're just fucked up in a little bit of a way. You've got a nihilistic narcissism that you could live with it, but you're not going to have as high of a quality of life as people that don't have it. Rocky McGuire, Skeem, a genuine parent question. If you had a sibling who won't vaccinate their kid, would you let we be around them? Haven't done tons of research, but you're smarter than I in a lot of ways. No, we, Skeem, would not be around any kids not getting vaccinated. Period. You could choose that all you like, but I could choose to keep my kid away from you. Mrs. Skeem said a nice quote I liked the other day. How the fuck did she word it? Your title to my child or something does not entitle you to my child. So like if you're grandma, your title is grandma, that does not entitle you to my child. I would be the same exact way on that sort of situation. Your title as uncle or aunt does not entitle you to getting to see my kid. If you're not going to vaccinate your kids could go ahead and die on their own. But they're not fucking up my kids. Hell no. Vaccines are not 100% effective. They're just to help build herd immunity and make it a lot less likely. I ain't letting your diseased little rodents near my kids because you think that somehow you first falsely think that vaccines are linked with autism or anything else bad. Secondly, for some fucking reason, you think that like autism is worse than polio. Like, there's two problems here. One, you think that vaccines cause autism and other diseases, which they verifiably, objectively do not. Proven science do not. Two, if they did, let's assume your fake science is true and they did. Is that really worse than polio? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, I would have that conversation with them, though. Be like, hey, you're not ever going to see your niece and or nephew if you don't vaccinate your kids. It's not that not celebrating the holiday bars is like the thing that makes you not enjoy your life. It's just if someone does not celebrate any holidays, that is going to like they're just anti-holiday, not for a religious reason like a Jehovah's Witness, because they're gonna get fulfillment out of that because religiously they're saying I don't do this because of religious reasons, whatever. But if you're talking like seriously, just someone. Oh, now I remember. I have to get to where they're facing the other way so I can kill them or something. Right? Maybe? I don't know. I don't remember how or what I'm supposed to do. Maybe that was it. Hell if I know. I'm going to try that on the other one, see if that's what I'm supposed to do. But no, it's just an indicator. It's not a relational thing. It's not like this causes this necessarily. It's someone who is this way reacts this way, right? I think you reverse the causation. Humans who actively abstain from rituals and actively dislike them when they're completely positive, they either have a personal grievance with that ritual from bad experience, or they have something wrong with them mentally that's led them to a very dark sort of, if you're going to define it, kind of nihilistic sort of mentality, and they're not going to have as high of a quality of life as someone who's not in that position. It's not that, oh, you didn't celebrate Christmas, so now your life sucks. It's if you are actively against holidays in general because you just are like, no, I hate them, they suck, then it is almost certain, I would find it very, very unlikely that you're not an overall miserable person in general. Christmas specifically, if that's the only holiday that you hate, it's probably, again, more of some sort of deep-seated, terrible experience you had or something. But yeah, basic human psychology will tell you that certain things that people do or don't do are telltale signs of something else being wrong. How do I get you to face behind me? I don't remember. There's some damn way to do it. Let's see, get you stuck on a wall or something. Fuck if I know. There was a whole thing. I remember doing this before, I just don't fucking remember what I did. To get these, kill these shy guys, get it to where they're like, where their back is facing to me. Maybe I just spin attack them. Nope. Yes! Back to back spin attack. Did it. Thank you for loving my song, Bling. Dude, I know that Kwanzaa and Hanukkah last longer, but they're not as good. I mean, they can be if your family celebrates them the right way. Got no hate against them. Alright, so I gotta get these dudes unalived. I'll go in there to do it. Mm-hmm. I understand vaccine distrust, but I don't empathize with it at all. I can analyze and come to an understanding of what the thought is, but I cannot empathize with it. I cannot empathize with the emotion of being unable to comprehend basic science to such a degree that you would be afraid of something. Just here for the hearts, bats. Leave me alone. Damn it, bats! Why are we talking about the factual validity of the Bible? If you want to know the short answer to that is there's a lot of parts of the Bible, Old and New Testament, mostly New Testament. Old is harder to verify. There's a lot of parts of the New Testament Bible that are historically verifiable, so much as if you're willing to believe history at all, right? Some people don't believe history at all. But if you're willing to believe things like Julius Caesar was a real dude that existed and did at least something that people talk about him doing, then you could believe that most all of the characters of the New Testament are historically valid. What comes into question is what exactly type of adventures did they actually have. So, I mean, that's the short answer. Religions typically are not just popped out of thin air. People aren't that gullible. Some real stuff has to happen. Sometimes it's pretty stupid real stuff, just trigger warning for Mormons, just look at Mormonism. But something has to happen to spark stuff. Real people have to be involved. People don't just write down stuff about made up characters and get religion out of it. I guess except Scientology, but even still there was real people involved in Scientology just making up other shit. Someone's got to write the stuff. But yeah, the New Testament Bible has a lot of historically verifiable moments. And then a lot of stuff that is not historically verifiable, and you just have to choose whether you buy it or not. So you got a mixed bag. Hey, new subscriber. A whole lot of, well, how do you trust a multi-billion-dollar industry? Well, they've got multi-billions of dollars for a reason. Industries don't get billions of dollars without doing at least some part of their industry correctly in a way that does not harm consumers. Very, very difficult to pull off, and I can't really think of a company that 100% caused nothing but harm to their consumers and became a multi-billion-dollar industry. There's not any real examples that happen there. Yeah, when you put the New Testament up to comparison against other historical documents of that time that are considered true, the New Testament does... most of the books are strikingly historically verified if you put it up to the same measures. And there's a lot of stuff outside of the New Testament. If you don't like, if for some reason you just put the Bible on a blacklist, which honestly, Christians have really misused the Bible. Most of the Bible was not written to be the Word of God. They're literally like letters or notes, sometimes not even written to religious people. Like the book of Luke was a fucking doctor writing to a king. He was not saying this is the Word of God to be saved for all of time is the Word of God. He was literally just writing a historical account. I think the church's canonization of some of the New Testament has actually removed some of the validity of these accounts. But outside of the Bible, you can find other historical accounts from the same time period that had no religious intent, because some of these things, even like Luke, had religious motive, you could tell in his writing. But some of these guys had zero religious intent and do write on some of the same events, mainly the life of this Jesus of Nazareth and the rumors surrounding him that this dude was going around pissing off the Jews, and Pontius Pilate had him killed, and then there was rumors that he came back to life. You could find that in stuff that are just like secular historical documents. The shit happened, right? If you believe in anything historical, something happened with the characters of the New Testament Bible. There was some dude named Jesus. He said some stuff. He pissed off some people. He got killed. And then people said he came back to life. What he said, debatable. It's actually varied even in the Bible what he said at certain speeches. What he did, it's hearsay. It wouldn't hold up in a court of law. You couldn't prove that he did what he did. Did he come back to life? Again, hearsay. But you could make a case. You can. Like when people say that Christians can't make a case that this stuff happened, historically, if you follow the laws of the rules that we follow for historically verifying events, you can make a case. That's far from proving anything, mind you, but you can make a case. That's about it. But I think a lot of people don't even give Christians, probably because Christians are really poorly spoken, even the ones that are supposedly professionals on this. But people don't give the Christian faith enough merit because the idea that you could make a case is pretty extreme in most circles. But I mean, that's just, when you look at facts, that's what it is. And you know me, I'm a fact person. I don't really care about my emotions on things. I care about facts behind them or lack thereof. Do I have the power bracelet? Damn it, I wasn't paying attention. I was talking to you guys. Thanks, Duel. That's what that chest was. I should have been paying attention. Yep, I do. Thanks, Duel. Shows how much I'm paying attention. No. Yeah. Finally, I can lift things. Did you know people believe in Greek mythology historically? I'm weak. I don't think Greek mythology was never really that literal, even when it was out there. It was more of just loose explanations for stuff and tradition. It's hard to verify that it was ever religiously taught or practiced. that's debatable whether anyone actually taught or practiced any forms of like belief based on Greek mythology. There's some evidence for it and some clear cultures that did, but Greek mythology, even when it existed, was more of just kind of mythos and theory and whatnot. It wasn't like hard and fast religions like you see in other regions. The Greeks and the Romans, for most of their existence, were pretty non-religious compared to a lot of other places. I think that's kind of why they ended up, developing philosophy. Thank you for subscribing on Twitch. Because without religion, you have to do something with that part of your brain. So that's kind of why they fostered most of the start of schools of philosophy and stuff. Like in the Eastern spots, the type of religion you had was much different with, the more spiritual New Age or whatever. But the Greeks were pretty anti-religion, not anti-religion, but pretty non-religious. The Jews had a lot of controls in certain parts of Rome and stuff. But yeah, when Pontius Pilate introduced more religious freedom and Christianity, that was right before the fall of Rome. People try to link those two events, but they're not really that linked. People trying to link Christianity to the fall of Rome, it's pretty loose to try to make that correlation. But it definitely, timeline-wise, happened. You know a person who follows Norse mythology? Bro, it was never meant to be followed. Why? Do you mean Constantine, not Pilate? I mean Constantine. Constantine's the one that spread Christianity through Rome, not Pilate. Pilate's the guy who killed Jesus Christ, or had him sentenced to death. Constantine is the ruler that brought Christianity to Norman Rome and stopped Jews from being able to execute people for being Christian. Constantine is the one that stopped Bible burning of the New Testament and told the Jews that they weren't allowed to kill Christians, and established religious freedom in Rome. And then Rome fell pretty shortly after, but probably for other socioeconomic reasons, not because Christianity was allowed. If anything, Christianity has been shown as a religion much like Islam to be one that helps you take over shit, because you could get people to do what you want. Look at the Crusades. The Crusades was Islam versus Christians. Everybody lost, but they were going at it. Damn it! Alright, so what am I supposed to do now? I can't get to the... Oh, I need to jump across. Duh. Hey, look, I'm back here with the other key I needed. How nice. Forget where the door is, though, that I need the key for. We saw it earlier, but, memory loss. Do I think there will be a World War III? I mean, if we decide to title another Grand War a World War, because, the World Wars haven't technically involved the entire world. Not every country has been involved. So, we might define another Great War as a World War, if that's what you mean. Humans don't seem to be to the point where they can avoid those, which is really pathetic. Humanity should be advanced enough not to be doing war. War seems to make sense when you have, conquest involved. You're trying to take something over, and, there's just irreconcilable differences and desire for power. Sure. But war these days, aside from civil war, a country at war with itself, how? But, like, how are you still trying to control things? Like, whatever. People be people, though. People like to just, we want to take over the world shit. Pinky and the brain stuff. Oh, yeah, there is that chest at the beginning. Thanks, Duel, for the better memory than me. But here it is. I guess I can't kill these bunnies either. Oh wait, I could throw pots at them, can't I? Ha, screw you, bunny. Tell that to the American war machine? Bro, I'm a libertarian. I do not support the American war machine. Not even because I'm anti-war. It has nothing to do with that. I don't like my money being spent in other countries. Like, give me my money back. Stop it. I don't mind if we have like a big ass military in case someone tries to fuck with us. We could just like obliterate their existence. I'm all for that. I'm all for having the biggest military in the fucking world like we do right now. Let's go. Just have that intimidation factor. I like that. I like that defense. Defense wins championships, baby. But this whole like attacking other places because we get bored because our military is so huge and it's got nothing to do. Fuck that, bro. Let the military be bored. They don't need shit to do. That's how I feel. Oh, I was supposed to save those pots to drop that guy. Damn it. World War III will be fought with nuclear arms. World War IV will be fought with sticks and rocks. I don't think we will have global nuclear destruction, just destruction of major cities, which would do a reset on a lot of global economics if that happened. Our sun will die one day, then we are super fucked. Well, one day is in like millions, if not billions of years from now. So I don't think that's really going to be relevant to any of us. That's like the next evolution of humans problem that'll probably know how to invent a new fucking sun by that time if humanity's still alive. Man, I haven't even gotten the damn boss key yet? Where am I supposed to get that bitch from? Man. Nuclear warfare is the self-destruct button. Yep. Essentially. All I'll say is this, though. The only country that's been nuked in war is doing pretty fine right now. I mean, the nukes weren't as big as the ones we've made lately, but still. Japan, that's correct. Free cookie for you or something, I don't know. Yeah, you can jump in this game. Zelda be dope. Damn it. How am I going to get over there with... Okay, cool. Cheated. This is Zelda in Mario's universe, this game. So, like, a lot of these bad guys are from Mario games, so you've definitely got to jump. If you could go back to 1939 and would I fight? Why would I go and voluntarily fight on the beaches of Normandy? Hell no. Sorry to hear that, Cab. Take care of yourself. I think humans are stupid enough to go extinct, but I also think we're smart enough to keep ourselves alive against our own fucking good. Alright, so where the hell is this damn key? You tell me. First, defeat the imprisoned Pole's voice. Last, the skeleton. So I have to kill people in order? Damn it! Alright, where at though? So the imprisoned whatever the fuck it is. And then the skeletons. But in what room, bro? What room's got whatever the imprisoned voice is and skeletons? I don't even know what room he's talking about, man. Is it in this room over here? The trapped rabbit? Alright, yeah, I'll go to the trapped rabbit room. Gotta kill, damn it, gotta kill the skull, the rabbit first and then the skull guys. Is that what he said? Maybe the rabbit is the entrapped voice. Alright. Yep, so I have to kill the rabbit first and then the skeleton people. Where was that fucking rabbit at? I don't remember what room old Bunny Boy's in. Damn cryptic owls. Alright, here he is. So I gotta kill Bunny first, then that guy. Makes sense. Which is annoying, because you have to throw the pot at Bunny. Alright, so I gotta close this in first. Gotta play some defense here. Because I can't kill Skullboy. Wait, how am I supposed to get to him? I can't even throw the pots over there. The pot won't even go over that ledge. Damn, Bunny. What the fuck, bro? Alright, I gotta kill you again, because I gotta figure this out. But what am I supposed to do to kill this bunny? So I can't throw the thing over it. But I had to kill him. How am I going to kill you, bunny? There must be a way to free him from his imprisonment. Wait, I got it! Push down, then over. Will it let me do that? Down, over. Hell yeah! No! I missed him. Alright, cool. Now I kill you. Wait a minute! I have to kill the bat first too? Bro, you're gonna make me kill the bat and the bunny first? This was not part of the deal. Ah. Thank you. The government filed an antitrust lawsuit on Facebook. It's because the boomers use Facebook and the boomers run the government. So they actually care about their privacy when it comes to Facebook because the only thing they know how to use. Twitter and all the rest are safe because the boomers haven't found it yet. But Facebook fucked up. They made themselves attractive to the boomers. You know the boomers run this country. They ain't gonna stand for all that privacy invasion. You done woke up the sleeping Karens, Facebook. Here, have some money. Thanks, Min Man. I'll take that money. I appreciate you. Well, now I'm going to this boss without any shield. Hopefully I can beat him without getting hit like the last one, but I don't remember this boss. Twitter's been in front of Congress. Well, usually when they go in front of Congress, you just see a bunch of old people not understanding how the internet works, so those are fun to watch. And you're like, these are the people running our country, people without basic understanding of how the internet works. Very comforting. That's why everybody needs term limits, not just presidents. Everybody needs term limits. Either everybody or nobody. If presidents have term limits, then... Alright, so I have to get this guy to hit the walls. Oh, fuck! I didn't know he was just going to get back up while I was holding him. Alright. Because if you have limited terms for Congress and presidents, it's a good balance. If you have no limited terms for either, then the good thing is if you have the same president all the time, they could try to like get around the stupid shit Congress always tries to do to control everything. You know Congress was involved in getting that amendment where they said, you know what? The president can't serve as many terms as the public wants. No, that's dangerous. But we can though. We're fine. Like, bro. Congress changed the fucking Constitution so that they could stay as long as they wanted, but the president couldn't, so the president couldn't. Like, bro, how that was never seen as a manipulation of power is really weird. I don't know how that amendment did not include Congress. Presidents have to have limited terms. Great, what about Congress? Nah, we're good. You could trust us. Bro, you have more power. How the hell does this happen? Stop it. Now we have people that don't understand the internet running the country because they're just eternally locked in because nobody even cares who they vote to be their Congress people. They don't even know that Congress matters. That's how Congress has snuck by this for so long. Because your average American thinks that the president's the one actually calling all of the shots, whereas the president's shots are just the ones you see advertised on TV. I say advertised because media is a for-profit conglomerate. But the real shit that's impacting you on the daily, you know, all the things that you think your president lied to you because they didn't change? Yeah, they didn't change it not because they just flat out lied when they were campaigning. It's because Congress wouldn't fucking let them do it. Like, bro. And people talk about presidents doing shady shit. I'm like, dude, presidents aren't the ones doing most of the shady shit. This is Congress people, like, in bed with every tycoon of every industry, except they're not really in bed with big tech yet. That's why they don't like them. That's why they're suing Facebook and stuff, because Facebook and Twitter aren't giving them enough money. So they're suing them because they're like, wait a minute, you guys aren't giving me money like the oil companies. You must be evil. Like, holy fuck. It's like the corruption's not hidden in the US. When people try to like do conspiracy theories on shit, I'm like, bro, you don't need to do a conspiracy theory. You need to just like literally look. Nobody's trying to hide it from you. The corruption is out in the open to anyone that wants to see it. No, because Congress usually has way too much to do with amendments to the Constitution, so they're not about to get themselves worked out. You'd have to have a president whose pretty much their entire campaign was based around that. to get the House representatives and a few people in Congress who agree with that to try to make it happen, like people in Congress who aren't corrupt and wouldn't mind having a limited term. But it costs too much money to run these campaigns for someone to do that. Congress to the American people are what math is to giveaways. Fair enough. Fucking them over. All right, how am I supposed to hit this guy now? Okay, I just smack him. That's fine. You know who is for limited Congress terms? Gary Johnson was. Y'all should have voted for him if you're a U.S. citizen who could vote. It was Hillary Clinton versus Donald Trump. Bro, that was lose-lose. Gary Johnson was actually pretty notable at the time. He had terrible international policy, but fuck international policy, bro. He wanted weed and limited terms on Congress. I don't care about anything else. You do those two things and just have someone else run your international policies. Fuck it, bro. And Gary Johnson was on the ballot right next to Trump and Hillary. Every single person who voted saw Gary Johnson on their ticket. No excuse to vote for Trump or Hillary when Johnson was right there on the ticket. He'd been a competent governor. Y'all dumb. I got the magic conch horn. Yeah, I voted for Gary Johnson. Joe Jorgensen, I voted mostly just to try to get a third-party vote up to fund third parties in the future. But Gary Johnson, I voted for because I actually thought he'd be a good president. Joe Jorgensen, it was just like, well, fuck these two. Fuck, Biden and Trump. And, if you get a decent enough amount of the popular vote as a third party, you could get more funding going forward. So maybe the next time libertarians are taking a shot at it, we'll have someone that's not Joe Jorgensen. Of course, I would have still preferred Joe Jorgensen over Biden or Trump anyway. But yeah, Gary Johnson was like actually someone who I was like, bro, if he gets the right person to take care of his foreign policy for him, he would have actually been good. Like, fuck. See ya, bars. Have a good night. Why is it the scandalous cartoon getting Rocky? Just say, why not? Is your wife confused by her feelings when she sees sexy Skeem, Rocky? Yes. People come to my streams for the plot. That's right. It's not for lewd Skeem. They come for the plot. Oh, they come all right. Ha ha! Got him. Gary Johnson was actually really charismatic. Bro was like climbing mountains on his campaign trail. The problem is there's not enough money. Gary Johnson, with the kind of money Trump and Hillary Clinton had, would have won that election. I'm pretty sure. The only reason he wasn't on the debate stage or anything else is because he couldn't get in the polls. And the only reason he couldn't get on the polls was because no one knew who he was. And the only reason no one knew who he was is because he didn't have that big boy money. Someone throws several millions of dollars at Gary Johnson that, the Clintons and the Trumps have, and people actually knew who he was and what he stood for, he wins that election. That's the problem with American politics. You buy your place in, you don't actually earn it. And that's not the fault of the government, by the way. I do think that campaigns should have a lot more limitations to their funding, but hey, even without that, that ain't the government or the fault is on the American people for willingly being ignorant. It's not like it was that hard to find out who Gary Johnson was, what he stood for, how to vote for him, or the fact that he was on the ticket in every state. The problem is 9 out of 10 Americans, if not more, are too stupid to do that, and they just think it's Democrat, Republican, whoever Fox News or CNN tells me to vote for. You know, depending on if they're liberal or conservative. So it's the American people get the presidential and government representation they deserve. They get what reflects them. Donald Trump is a great reflection of conservative America. That's why so many people love him so much. He's a great reflection of when you get too far in the right wing. Joe Biden, he's a good representation of the moderate left, but he's all that the radical left had an option to vote for. So he won just out of, well, there's no one else. The left would rather someone like Bernie Sanders, who's a little more extreme, but Biden's what they got. So, I mean, we get represented by who we deserve. I guess the left deserves someone better than Joe Biden, I would say, since he's not even as far left as most of the idiots. But for the rest of the country, we get a W on that one. Because Trump represented the right way too well, and I would prefer not to have someone that represents the left very well, because both sides are absolutely idiotic when you get that far into the extreme. Plus, we need someone who's Southern. Not like Southern in the U.S. Southern, but from the Southern hemisphere of politics, you know, the libertarian side, because the right and the left in the U.S. are both authoritarian. They're both that Northern hemisphere of politics. Both variants. So in the U.S., you're either an authoritarian leftist or you're authoritarian right in politics, and fuck both of those. What are you sniffing for? I don't have a shovel, bro, to dig where you're sniffing. We need someone in the Southern hemisphere of politics, a libertarian. I don't care if they're left or right libertarian. Because, you know, you got to get the extreme vote, so you got to get people's, like, emotions all riled up in politics. If they're a centrist libertarian, no one's ever going to fucking vote for them. Well, let's get a left-winged or a right-winged libertarian, so at least we can get out of authoritarian bullshit. Ugh. And that's the rant. But on this channel, we only have cultured big brains. So I could trust most of you guys, and that's not true. We have a lot of uncultured average and small brains too. We love everyone. But we might just think some are dumber than others. You know what? I'm not returning Doggy to his home. I'm going to see how long they'll let me keep him. Like, I think I could just take him everywhere if I don't return him, except for inside of dungeons. So why would I ever give him back? If I give him back, he's just going to be tied up. I'm not doing that. He's great in the open lands. Have I watched TWD? Maybe if you told me what the acronym was, maybe. I need bombs. You're not bombs. Damn it. Still not seeing what TWD is, but alright. Yeah, I mean, political positions should be paid at the average of the areas that they represent. I've always agreed with that, and it should be a limited term. Really, a political position should be considered a public service. So it shouldn't be something you want as a career, but want to do because you want to do it and want to make something better. So you should make what other people in your area make. But again, politics in the U.S. is too corrupt for that. You'd have to unalive quite a few people to make that happen. You could. You unalive the right people, you can make it happen. Oh, The Walking Dead? I mean, I watched the show for a little while it was still, good. But it stopped being good a little more quickly than I would have liked compared to the graphic novel, which I enjoyed quite a bit longer than I ever enjoyed the TV series. TV series just got kind of dumb kind of fast. They tried to be all clever and go away from the comic, but that doesn't work when almost every idea you do outside the graphic novel sucks. Good, Sean. Good. Alright, so I gotta figure out how to get that cutie boy. Oh, shit. Just trying to break it without falling. Let's see. Well, that doesn't really help me, does it? Well, I guess it does if I can move this guy up now. Nope, that wasn't the correct pattern. Yeah, I need to get to Skullboy. That's the key. If I move that over, I'm thinking, little blobby guy. If I move that over, I move that. Nope. How am I going to get in there? I don't even understand this. Think about it. Alright, I'm gonna try something. Wait, it didn't even move it? Bullshit. Because we're moving it this way. Damn puzzles that Skeem doesn't understand. Because you can only move these rocks once, and this damn skull's in the way. What am I to do? Yes, I have Instagram. Go to my website for all my social media links. WeScheme.com. You'll see big old buttons for all my social medias. Except I don't think Facebook's listed on there because, fuck Facebook and all that jazz. Check your last message. Go around like you were before. Slide the top right, middle down, and break the skull. I can break the skull if I do that? Let me see. Does that, get me close enough? Wait, how would I break the skull? I'm confused as to what... Let me read this comment again. Go around like you were before. Slide the top right. slide to the top right. The middle down and break this. Bro, that is confusing. The middle down and break the. Reword that. The two stacked on each other. What am I supposed to do with this? I can't slide it down while they're stacked on each other. I got this at top right, but if I push that down, what's that supposed to do? This is top right. I push this down, it's just going to corner the skull. I can't slice the skull. Help me understand, Duel. Oh wait, I just can do this. Duh. I win. I still don't understand what you were saying, Duel, but I'm assuming that's what you were saying. I could not interpret the way you were saying it, but I'm guessing that's what you wanted me to do. So. Get fucked by my dog, bro. That sounds bad. Yes, I'm a guy that kills all the grass. I want all the rupees in case I need them. I need this new key. Pothole field sounds fun. Oh, there's one of the potholes of the field. Get it? Look at this dude. What's up, Mario Frogs? What do you want from me? Oh, he doesn't want the dog. So this guy won't talk to me until I get rid of the dog. Damn it. I knew the game would stop me from having the dog eventually. He's a good pup, though. Alright, I can't get to where I need to go. Alright, puppy. I know you're trying to stop me from getting rid of you. He's blocking my path. He doesn't want me to get rid of him. He doesn't want to go back home. It's okay, puppy. You're going home. This is going to be the end of the stream. We have to give up our dog. This game's getting real emotional now. This is the saddest moment in all of video game history. I need to make sure we actually set the appropriate mood for this. Hold on. This needs a different quality of sound than this Zelda soundtrack. Is there a way I could just tell the game's volume to shut up for a second? No. Nintendo games aren't big on customizing your experience. Alright, it's fine. Let's have to drown it out or something. Alright guys, it's coming to that time. We have to give up the dog. Where's the right music? That's a little better. Let's do this. You're gonna hear it clashing with Zelda music because I can't turn off the damn Zelda music. But whatever. Maybe I can. Let me try to turn off the Zelda music. Nope, I can't. Bummer. We have to give back our dog. He can't come with us anymore. Just take him, lady! Ah, she appreciates us, but it's so sad. She just kissed me as my reward? Creepy old hag. That's your reward? You're just blushing over being kissed by an older lady? That's all I get? Oh my god, what an awful lady. And now our boy's stuck here forever. She's got... Whoa, this one talks? Alright, well I just traded my bow for dog food from a talking dog. Dude, there's a reason that this game reveals at the end it's a fever dream, because this is absolutely a fever dream. Alright. That is the end. Goodbye, dog. You were a good dog.